Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Polkadot price at 1768 right now, trading right around that 1770 mark that we've been talking about. We continue to see Polkadot do fairly, well against other altcoins. I know a lot of people are kind of saying, what do you mean it's doing well? It's down 10.21% in the last 24 hours. Well, if you take a look at the last month, you are seeing about a 39.34% of a decrease, which definitely is not good, but it's much better than many other altcoins. And I specifically kind of give credit to Coinbase listing Polkadot. That's definitely a big deal, and we saw that listing as an opportunity for a lot of more accessibility to Polkadot specifically, and we actually saw kind of an increase all the way up to about $25 to $26 range there. If you take a look at this, hump up here to 2078, you can actually see, previously at June 14th, we did see that $26 price point. So we are seeing about a 20% decrease in the last week, but, realistically in the last month, we have seen Polkadot withstand, some of these crazier decreases that other altcoins have been seeing. So realistically, I think we are going to continue to see a rough month of June and July. I've been talking about this for quite some time, so I have really kind of want to mention this. I've seen some recent comments about, I guess in my last video, talking about really how I've been giving all-time high price points for June, and actually that's definitely not the case. If you look back, I've been talking about this downwards trend, and I've been talking about this really rough month of June that we are seeing right now, the sideways to downwards trend for quite some time. So we've been talking about it for a while, June, July being rough months, and I think we're going to continue to see some rough months ahead. I think it may be 3 to 8 months, 4 to 8 months, 6 to 8 months before we see a great bull market part 2 coming back into play. I still think there is a bull market part 2. A lot of people are starting to give up on a bull market part 2. I think there's definitely still a possibility for a bull market part 2 as we move forward. But like I said, the volatile market right now is hard to predict. A lot of people trying to just throw out guesses. I'm not going to give you guys specific dates because nobody knows specific dates. There's not specific times like, July 25th, we're going to see an increase. That's not how it's going to work. But, realistically, I do think, altcoins are going to struggle until Bitcoin gets probably above 35, 45K again, where you are going to see altcoins continue to drop. I think, specifically Bitcoin has a chance of dropping all the way to 25K or even 28K at the very least. So we'll keep an eye on all the prices as we move forward. But there is a lot of potential in these price points to drop even farther. So if you guys don't know what Polkadot is a protocol that enables cross-blockchain transfers of any type of data or asset by uniting multiple blockchains. Polkadot aims to achieve high degrees of security and scalability. DOT serves as the protocol's governance token and can be used for staking to ensure the network or to connect bond new chains. So there's a lot of different information and news to jump into today. Obviously, during this this bearish looking market, this accumulation period or this manipulation FUD state, I do think we are going to continue to see good things come out of Polkadot. We are just not going to see the price kind of correlate with the good things taking place. So you have to remember projects that, work hard during the bear market or the accumulation phases are obviously not in it for the short term. They're in it for the long term. So you have to keep an eye on really the big information and news that comes out about them. Jumping into, the sponsored post today, it talks more about BlockFi. So BlockFi is the future of finance. They talk about the old way of doing things doesn't cut it anymore. With BlockFi, you can use cryptocurrency to earn interest at up to 8.6% APY, borrow cash, and buy or sell crypto. There are no hidden fees, no minimum balances, and no reason to wait. So they actually ditched their annual fee, so you can check out their credit card perks and join the waitlist today. Definitely a great opportunity. A lot of people always talk about work smarter, not harder. This is exactly that. So put your money to work for you and just, gain some momentum with your cash or your fiat and put it into, obviously, a safe spot like BlockFi. So there's a lot of opportunities here. I will say I have the links in the description below, as well as in the comment section. I will have a pinned link giving you guys an opportunity to invest into BlockFi. Like I said, you can get up to $250 worth of Bitcoin when you invest, and it'll also support the channel. So thank you guys again for taking advantage of that. Jumping into the biggest thing about Polkadot in the last couple of days is security audit firm raises $5.3 million from funds investing in Polkadot Cardano blockchain. So there is a great opportunity here for a lot of institutions investing at low price points, with Polkadot and Cardano being such great prices and such great coins with huge project potential. We are seeing runtime verification check smart contracts for errors, perhaps most famously with Uniswap. So if we jump down a little bit, we can see blockchain security auditor runtime verification has raised $5.3 million from a handful of prominent backers. So we can actually see all of the really the ventures that invested in, obviously, Cardano and really Polkadot here, just listed right there. We're not going to jump into all of those, but, Runtime Verification, founded in 2010, conducts security audits on virtual machines and smart contracts using mathematical verification. So the Illinois-based firm said it recently created a new business entity in Singapore, and the fact that 5 blockchains joined our investment round through their funds based on research from their development teams who witnessed our technology is a testament really on the universality and strength of our technology. So this is definitely a great opportunity for people to jump in on Polkadot and Cardano blockchains, and that's exactly what you're seeing here with runtime verification. Jumping into the next thing, we see a deep dive into Polkadot's tokenomics. So Crypto Slate actually did a deep dive into it. We're not going to talk about all of it, but it talks about what is DOT. So obviously DOT being the native token of the Polkadot network, the smallest unit of which is known as Plank. So we're not going to jump into this, like I said, but there is a lot of possibilities here. It really talks about the potential future of DOT because of all of what DOT tokenomics involves. If you guys want to take a look at this, definitely go to cryptoslate.com. But I do want to jump down to the bottom and read this because the powering of the blockchain of blockchains. So this talks about Polkadot places the interest of DOT holders at the center of its architecture, aimed at developing a protocol that helps to deliver Web 3.0 where users rather than corporations are in control, connecting an interoperable multi-chain network while maintaining an equitable governance model empowered by DOT enables the decentralized scalability this rapidly expanding ecosystem itself needs to deliver the value proposition of the blockchain of blockchains. So if you guys understand what that means, basically we're seeing a great potential in DOT, and I think realistically a lot of people need to do a little bit more research before jumping into some of these coins. I think if people did a little bit more deep diving into what this what these projects mean, what these coins are doing, a lot more people would be invested in Polkadot. Jumping into the next one, we see Yahoo Finance talking about Polkadot struggles to hold support after breakdown. So there are currently no bullish reversal signs in place. In addition, DOT has broken down from its short-term pattern, farther adding to the bearish sentiment. So definitely a big thing here. So Polkadot is attempting to hold on to and really above long-term support area at $19, and we all know we have definitely broken below that now at $17.99. Actually, a nice little increase there for us, but $17.99 on Polkadot. We are seeing a lot of possibilities for Polkadot to really struggle still with other altcoins in this month of June and July. I do want to jump straight into our actual price predictions now for Polkadot. We talk about June and July being some rough months, and we're going to continue to probably see even more rough months after June and July. We've been on this sideways, bearish looking trend for some time now, and I think we are going to continue on this. I do want to talk about really where we could see Polkadot breaking out, and I think realistically June and July we are going to see maybe $15 to $20 for both months. We're not going to see much movement. Maybe by the end of July we see a little bit more positivity, but realistically, if we're going to try to stay as conservative as we always do, $15 to $20 is going to be a realistic price prediction for Polkadot going into the end of June, and then end of July we could even see it $12 to $17 if we continue on this downward spiral. So it's going to be a lot of updates, obviously day of. If we have some big updates or big news or really get off of this FUD or manipulation stage, we are going to start to see Polkadot do very, very well, in my opinion. So we'll definitely, like I said, keep you guys up to date with price predictions and any Polkadot news that comes up. I do want to talk about the end of the year or the end of the bull market, because if we do have a part 2 of the bull market, Polkadot's definitely going to thrive again, and we're going to see it jump above its previous all-time high of $49.69. So this may be the part where some people get it confused. I'm not talking about the market right now. Realistically, the market right now, we're not going to see new all-time highs, all-time highs come in. We're going to see prices continue to spiral down, but realistically, by the end of the bull market part 2 or the end of the year, I think we are going to see Polkadot specifically push above that $49 price point or $50 price point. I think we're going to actually have a great chance at pushing close to about a $100 price point at the very least, which would be about a double from our previous all-time high. So I definitely think it's worth looking into Polkadot and being ready for that attempt to buy, or maybe even dollar cost averaging during these dips. Remember, I never want to buy green candles. Buying green candles is not what you want to do. So it's very interesting, that a lot of people, a lot of investors specifically, stop looking at videos, stop reading stuff, stop understanding the crypto markets at this time. They kind of jump out and phase out, and then they come back when the market is booming, and they try to make money when the market is booming, and then they are a part of another crash. So it's definitely healthier to stay in it and just understand where you're at in the market and where the market is going to continue to go, and understand that dollar cost averaging in when seeing red candles is definitely the safest way to go. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of a brief update on Polkadot. If you guys have any questions, comments, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on price predictions for Polkadot, when you guys think we're going to jump out of this bearish looking market. When are we going to continue forward to that bull market part 2, if there is a bull market part 2? So thank you guys again for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, like I said, jump in the comment section, let me know. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time.